Everything. Oy vey. Okay, hello. I think this is everything set. Perhaps. Yeah. So let's stop the music this time. And I'm take this out. And we can go over. Nope. Wrong side. Nope. Double wrong. How did that get over there? You're supposed to be on top. Alrighty. Hello. Where'd baby 2 go? God damn it. I look away for 5 seconds. And they're halfway across the place. We'll fetch bones. Okay. That's there. That's food. Don't fully need those. Yeah, shush. I don't need to make noises at these babies, actually. I don't know. Trying to think if I should be that side or not. I guess that's where I hit it. Yes, perfect. Actually, because of that... Yes. Perfect. Okay, so... Oh, shoot. One last thing. Stop running away. Okay, there, I'm back. How far did they go? Oh, no. Baby. They really like wandering. Oh. Why am I getting pinged? Why is there not everyone pinged? Oh, no. Ah! Oh, this one. Okay. Yep, I'm not sure what to do. Oh no, I'm panicking. I know the general premise, but I don't know the stuff in the middle. I hope I haven't missed any. Okay. I panicked when I saw a whisper towards me, but it was the wrong person. That works out. Okay. I should have you put away, though. Rip me. Okay. I have mentioned the other thing, so I should get any sort of warning. How did you get to be a whole day behind your sister? I know it's because probably she... Right, because I was distracted. She's been out of her bundle longer than you, I guess. So here, this is you catching up. Huzzah. I know part of it is just we're waiting for other people to be set up as well. And unless they get set up, we can't entirely start. Yes. And shock. Oh, I quadruple check all my settings and stuff. Got those. You're just a baby. Wait, it doesn't help that one of the other people had, like, severe technical difficulties within the hour leading up to now. Which we managed to figure out. Somehow, I forget exactly how we managed, but we did it. Yay! Oh my gosh! I think you just got older. Yeah, 10 days. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Their little wings have changed. Yeah, okay. So we do need to, like, walk there? Oh no. Oh, double no. I guess I should just go over there. I don't think I need anything else. If I do need anything else, it's gonna be an issue. Or wait, oh, okay. I've had this thing ready for a while. There we go. So yes, now the art is kind of, not correct, which... But anyway, yay, I guess walking over it is. At the very least, I had to go over there for my thumbnail anyway, and there weren't really any Ethans available online. when I needed it, so, oh. Rude. Double rude. So I just kind of had to walk there myself. And, like, it's 3,000 blocks out. Oh no, that's so long. No. It's not. Oh, shoot. With the power of the Nether, many things are possible. Yippee. Okay. I'll pause here in case any other messages come in. Yippee, confusion. Alright. Rat's getting a TP. Well, he is getting a TP. I'm gonna walk. Yippee! 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 There it is. Yippee! 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 Man, yeah, this is probably close enough. Yay! I'm behind you.
Oh, you are behind me. Hi. I wasn't sure if you were already here.
Yeah, I walked.
Ah.
The Nether is surprisingly fast.
Oh, that's good. You promise you're only gonna tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I,
in case things don't go how they should, this is for you.
oh, you. Okay. I'll take care of him. It's gonna go okay.
Yeah.
I can't lose you two. Not to some stupid trial again.
Yeah. But yes, I know that you don't exactly like meat, so I kind of made sure to pack some so that way you wouldn't need to try and get it yourself.
I appreciate it.
There's plenty of cushion stuff if you do have to make something new for them. A book that should detail a lot of their care, and they probably also will like the coins I put in there. And
yeah, I've got plenty of supplies.
yeah,
Got lots of goodies.
and even if everything does go horribly wrong, my cloak's in there too.
It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Just don't lie and it'll be fine.
Alright.
I hate that noise. I don't know what we did that made the floor open last time, but I think it had to do with reading this book. So maybe you read it because I've already read it.
Alright. Out loud? Or just
Sure. Whichever you want to do.
alright. Red Moon, eldest twin, Desdemona. Your touch is sacred to those hurt and hurtful to the rest. You are vicious and you are powerful. May you guide us through our troubles. God of emotions and relationships, owner of love and war. We pray to you for blessings. We beg for forgiveness. We ask for strength in trying times. Touch us with your powerful light. Amplify our emotions, for they make us alive. Guide us through our pains and sorrows. Walk us through our end. In your hands, we are safe. We will please you. We will care. We will feel. You will flourish. We will live, but most importantly, we will end. For nothing goes on forever, nor it should. Emotions are temporal because without temporality, nothing is worthwhile. Our ups don't feel as sweet when our downs don't taste as sour. Guide us through the sour and the sweet and the salty. Guide our heart and make us whole, make us worthwhile. Help us embrace our deepest selfish desires. Help us feel alive. Take our souls through the trial of the heart. Now what?
I don't.
I think it worked.
Yeah, this is what happened last time. So. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Once we get down there, don't step on the middle red bit. It hurts.
Got it.
Hello?
Welcome, everyone. Or, well, you two. I did not expect you to be returning, Lee. However, I am pleased to see you here, Vamryl. I'm guessing someone else got attempt again?
Yes. I heard of this trial and know to some degree what it is.
Wonderful. Let me reveal myself then. Welcome. Lovely to see people again. Well, people in my trial. It's been rather popular, I've realized. Guess a lot of people have a lot of selfish things you ask for. Shame that one of them had to die for it. You wouldn't know about that one.
Don't talk about her.
Why, we both know what happened to her.
You killed her.
She refused to do what asked. The rules were clear since the beginning. She could have stepped down.
You didn't have to
didn't.
make the punishment death. You could
She
have,
knew
I don't
the
know,
punishment.
punished her a different way. You didn't need to kill her.
She knew what the punishment was before the trial started. She could have stepped down at any moment. Of course you wouldn't know about consequences. And going through with them, would you? It's not like you
I
were.
know about consequences. I know all about consequences.
Yet you never learn from them.
I'm trying.
Not enough. Regardless, you're not important today. Vamryl, you're the one doing the trial, aren't you?
I am.
Shall we get you started then? Shall we put you on the podium?
You're gonna be
Oh.
okay.
Alright. So, how do I...
Oh, don't worry, I'll bring you up here. Welcome to the podium. Now, as we here might know, I don't usually just start my trial. I like talking first. After all, I want to make sure you have everything out in case you fail. I like to call it mercy. So, since we're here, looking down at the people that are here, well, person that is here, how do you feel?
Just want to get this over with.
In a rush, are we?
It's not like we have much of a choice.
Oh, you have a choice to get down at any moment. You have absolutely a choice here. You're choosing to do this trial, I'm assuming because you're desperate. But hey, glad to see you're no longer trapping yourself in that cave, hoping that people will just reach out for you and offer you. Lovely to see you're seeing other people outside of yourself and your children. Shame your choice as people, but it's really not my place to dictate who you're around, who you're not. We all get our decisions. Feelings are interesting. Do you feel something just by being at this podium? Most people feel scared.
Guess frustration.
Mind explaining why?
Suppose it's just because you're here.
Ah, yes, I know. So frustrating, so angry. Desdemona, always the evil one. Always dooming people for no reason. A scary one. That's what they used to call me. Vicious, scary, evil. Always the worst one out of the twins. Bet you'd know about that. Being
Yes.
villainized.
It's not like you help your own case.
You do
I
kind
have
of
not.
prey on people. Make them confess their deepest, darkest desires.
I didn't ask you to show up and threaten my children.
I have not threatened your children. I simply said, if they were to die, who would you go to cry to? And now I have my answer. I have not put a single, well, hand on your children, other than just a quick pet. They're safe, they're alive. At the end of the day, any people that I've killed during this place have been people who volunteered and were aware of what they were doing. But enough about me. Let's chat about you a little bit more. So what got you to finally get out of your cave? Finally go talk to people?
You mentioned that when the deadline came, that it didn't necessarily mean the end of everything if we did something. But you didn't clarify what. So I tried reaching out to find out if anyone else knew anything.
Oh, I bet someone knows. They just can't speak on it. If you're looking for knowledge, well, you might be at the wrong trial.
I know I have next to no chance at the other trial.
I'm not alone, and, well, that seems to be your most common state, so can't really argue there. That trial is near impossible on your own. A team effort, usually. And even if you did bring Lee, I don't see your chances getting any better.
I'm a good fighter.
Good enough to fight a Hydra with
I've
silver
never
armor.
fought a Hydra. Silver armor is probably better than what most of my armor has done. Do I get to keep it?
No.
Oh. Fair enough. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. For you gods.
Ah, yes. We're so evil, we're not giving you free armor.
Yeah?
Regardless, you came here for information. You're not getting that information, but you might be getting something else. Which is why I think you're specifically here. So, anything you'd like to say to the world? Or, well, to Lee? Actually, before I let you say some final thoughts before we start. Are your children here? I don't see them on the crowd.
I prefer if they were kept away from you.
You're saying as if I can't just go find them quickly. But I see they were not invited to your possible death, so I hope your goodbyes were good enough in case you don't make it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine.
Eyes up here.
So will the kids.
Once again, even if you do fail, I am not going to touch your children. Only person who agrees to die if they fail this trial is you. Let me make that very clear. Regardless, any last thoughts or any last things you want to get out into the world in case you fail?
I think I said all I needed to already. The only other thing is just I only heard about this through secondhand information. If theoretically I can still step down, I'd like to fully know what I'm getting into.
Oh, of course. As I did in every trial, I explained my terms and conditions in detail. Once again, why I say that, well, your girlfriend knew exactly what she was getting into and decided to not step down. Can't really blame me for that. I was very clear. Regardless, shall we get this started then?
Yeah.
Your trial is very simple. You must answer one question. You must answer one question honestly. If you lie, either consciously or subconsciously, you die. If you're honest, you live and get exactly what you asked for. You only get one chance. You don't get to live again. At least not in this iteration of this world. And no one else can do this trial for the rest of the day. Are we good with these conditions? Do you have any questions?
You said I failed if I lie consciously or subconsciously.
Of course. This trial needs to show that you know yourself. That's why it's the trial of the heart.
Right.
Give me the trial of this. I mean, what?
I bet you think you're clever. But yeah, you didn't stop
Just
your
bitter.
girlfriend before stepping up.
I tried to stop her.
Right.
She used my name. You were here.
The Fae and their names, of course.
This isn't about her.
I know. Just like reminding you every time you seem bitter that my trial was fair.
That's so terribly rude of you. You know that?
So terribly rude of you to step into my trial, my shrine, and insult my methods. You're not helping your case. Regardless, back to what's important. Vamryl, do my terms sound fair, and do you understand them?
If I say yes right now, does that mean I can't back out anymore?
You can back out after you hear the question. Once you answer, you cannot. Does this sound fair? Yes or no? Eyes up here. I'm speaking to you.
It does sound fair.
Very well. Does that sound fair to you?
I kind of have to say yes for Vamryl to do the trial, so...
You do. And so you did the first time too.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. Your question is, Vamryl, what is your deepest, darkest, most selfish desire? It needs to be for you and you alone. It cannot be selfless. It needs to be personal, and it does not need to be influenced by other people. What is your darkest desire?
Say it again.
What is your deepest, darkest desire? Your most selfish desire? One that is only for you and not influenced by anyone else. It has to be something that you want, not that you want because other people want. Take your time. It's just one question. And you have all the time in the world, which is 3 days. However, I don't think you want to stand here for the next 3 days.
It would kind of really suck if we were standing here for the next 3 days.
You?
My most selfish, deepest desire. What I want most of all no matter what, this
It takes introspection, I know. Looking into yourself is not as easy when you are under pressure. Accepting your ugly parts is also not easy.
yes, I'm right now, but if I do this right, maybe she won't think of it in time.
No,
If
step down. You don't need to do this.
what I most want out of everything is to live past this day with my children, past the deadline with my children. I don't care if it means that everyone else has to die. I want it to be that I get to stay with them. And it's not just past the deadline for a day. I want it to be for as long as possible, for years. And it doesn't fucking matter to me if that's all I have. If that's all that exists anymore, I just want them safe and with me and alive for so much longer than you're giving us.
Very well. You've won.
You did it.
Congratulations. Now this part is the one you won't like. But let me put you down first. In order to do what you want to do, give me a second.
Oh, careful.
Yeah. By the way, I got so distracted during the trial when I noticed that not all of these tiles are rotated the same way.
What?
Yeah, look at the first two and then look at the second two.
True. That is true.
And then further down the line it does it again over here.
Why?
Funny. Anyways, Lorspin.
Lorspin.
Can I walk into the lava? Is that possible?
Yes, but you shouldn't.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
In order to achieve what you're asking me to do, I will allow you and your children to live, well, for all eternity. But you will live in the sky with me. You shall become a star, and so will your children. And while I can't take you now, I can take your children.
What?
I didn't ask for eternity. I just asked for more time.
You asked for more time, and you'll get more time. Said for years to come, there's many years for you to keep on living with your children, where you're safe and where you're happy.
Why can't you just extend the world or make another little world for just them?
That's basically what I'm doing. But for that, they need to become stars.
We're not stars, I don't think. Why can't you just do what you did for everyone here? With just...
Oh, excuse me. Shall I just mark it as wrong, then?
No.
I'm telling you, what way this is possible. This is non-negotiable. For you and your children to live on, even if this world dies, even if we end this world. I need to create an alternative world where you will exist as stars. You'll be together and safe. Until the deadline hits, I cannot take you, Vamryl, but I can take your children and keep them safe.
No, that breaks what I asked for. I said they were to stay with me.
And they'll stay with you, past the deadline, past this day. For years.
But if you take them now and not me, that's...
And I'll take you in 2 days.
Why not take them then, too?
Because this is how I'm deciding to do this. You can either take this, or you can take dying now, and your children, well, be at the mercy of the deadline. Which chance are you going to take, Vamryl? Because I can assure you right now there is one chance, one option that is way more favorable for you and for this world.
What? But how can I be sure that you'll still reunite me with them if you take them now and wait for me?
You are known to mislead people.
I don't lie, nor do I mislead.
You told me that friend jumped off the tower.
Friend, I told you that friend went up the tower and then got down.
Intentionally misleading me.
I told you the truth. That's not a mislead.
You
That's
can tell the
your own
truth and still
interpretation.
mislead.
That is
They
your
do
own
it all the time.
interpretation. I am not in charge of your own interpretation of the world.
You can if you're more specific with what you say.
I am being specific with you. You give me your children now, they will turn into stars that will go into a world. The moment the deadline hits, you turn into a star. And you go with your children. And you'll be safe and happy and alive for many years to come. Even if this world dies.
But then you're still taking them away. You said that I would be getting what I asked for, and I said that they are supposed to stay with me. You can't take them away from me and make me wait for days and think that counts.
This is the only way that I'm willing to do it. Are you willing to die for your stubbornness? Are you willing to take the chance of your children to live no matter what with you?
Lee.
Yeah.
If I'm to...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The children are in the backpack.
Very well. Do you want your cloak back?
No. Let them have it. If somehow you can't...
Something as a guarantee that you will see them again. You may check on them on looking inside of this jar. Give me a second. I need to actually make it that you can see them inside of this jar. By this, I mean I need to name it.
While we're here, could I ask you a question? Or would I need to do your trial first?
You would, you may ask me a question.
Okay. I'll wait.
I
Oh,
don't
out of character. Out of character. Could I have the backpack back for like 3 seconds? I realized I wanted to show something off to both of yous.
Okay. Show off.
Okay. So, Rumnu got a little older, and now look at his wings.
Oh my goodness!
Now they have this little gradient. He's just a baby.
Oh my goodness, so cute.
It's just a baby.
Just a
Oh,
baby.
oops,
I don't
that's the wrong
think
backpack. No! There he is again.
Lorsten.
Lorne.
Very well. What are you asking me?
What does happen after the deadline? You said if the world gets destroyed or disappears or something, I don't remember. That implies that we're not going to die or disappear.
I'm not the one who you should be asking.
Who should I ask?
My twin.
Oh, great, you know the trial I can't do because I'm certainly going to die.
Not if you bring enough people.
I was told the second portion of it has to be done alone.
Oh no, that's because, well, Malric decided to do the trial again. On his own. And failed it.
Cool.
But
I was also told that doing that trial was just your deepest desire. Or, not your desire, but what you wanted most.
you get to know what you ask.
So it doesn't ask?
I mean, someone has already asked the same thing you're asking right now.
Who?
But that's not for me to say. And even if I did, they can't tell you.
Why not?
That is part of the deal. Once you get that
Of course it
information,
is.
you cannot spread it outside of the people who know it.
Why would they be able to tell us? It's not like, you know, we're all under the assumption we're gonna die. You think that'd be...
Once again,
wait, that's exactly what's happening.
Once again, we never told you you were gonna be guaranteed to die. We gave you a deadline, and you made your own interpretation. We're not controlling your interpretations. That is up to you to do.
Can I
You
ask
said...
Liquid without doing the trial? Or is that something I would have to do the trial?
That depends on who you're asking. And I don't feel like telling you.
You told
course
me
you
some.
don't.
I told
You
you that it
you
was
said-
not a necessary death.
You said that if at the deadline, there's the chance of the world ending up, but if we did, it would only continue if we did something right. You just never said what the something was.
What is the something?
Once again, I'm not gonna tell you.
Right,
You wish
because
to
that's your
know.
twin.
Exactly. Wow, you're finally getting it. I guess you are capable of learning. Congrats.
Well,
Now, if you excuse me,
wait,
I...
do we
implore you
still
to-
just need to figure it out, or is there any tiny chance that we'll find out, at least on the last day? Who knows if we'd be able to complete it then.
You'll find out on the last day.
Of course we will. You know what? Whatever. I don't care anymore. If we die, we die. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll be reunited with Mallory.
Well, you got no guarantees. But you do,
I'm aware
Vamryl.
of that already.
But you do, Vamryl. You're gonna be a great father. You already are. Well, trial adjourned. Out of my... Bye.
Or
Out of
what?
my
You're gonna
trial.
kill us? Oh no.
I can do worse.
Oh yeah, like kill us in 3 days? Alright, I shouldn't be rude to the god when I'm literally in a temple. You alright?
Okay. I can see them, but I already just want them back.
The time will fly by soon, I promise. Time will fly, I promise. It's only 2 days. 3 days? 2 days?
Feels
I don't know, I kept tuning him out, I'll be honest.
not to mention what they think of as a day is a lot different than a day here.
Exactly. I don't even know how long we were in there for. I mean, it doesn't look like anything passed. But actually, why doesn't it look like any time has passed? Oh! I love when the gods mess with time. It
Yeah. Well,
makes it so easy to keep track of how many days we have left. I'm being sarcastic, if it wasn't obvious.
we'll look up there. That's probably them. Maybe. As long as they were meeting with us. Time couldn't keep going.
I never thought of that, actually. It would make sense, however. Is this the way back to your house? Thought you came from a different direction.
Sort of.
Ah.
Well, I came up from behind you.
You did. It was a little bit shocking, I can't lie.
I didn't mean to surprise you.
It's alright. I'm just glad you're safe and alive. And, you know, not dead yet. And I'm glad you somewhat got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this your portal?
It's sort of.
Oh! No. Get up here?
Uh,
I don't really know where here is, but
a,
nonetheless.
a neighbor of mine showed it to me.
I see.
Yippee!
Yippee! Ooh!
Yippee!
Take on.
Yippee! Yippee! But yeah, this is how you were able to get teleported, and I was able to just say, ah yes, I'll walk.
Ah, I see. Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee! This way.
A witch.
Through here.
A woman. How did we get all the way over here?
You can go from one place to another through the portals.
Weird. Not know that.
I remember when I first went through one, I wondered if maybe it was a way to escape the moons, but
Doesn't
well,
seem like it.
no, it every so often the moons seem to summon the creatures from that world during the night, so obviously they have some connection to it.
Oh, lovely.
It's just there didn't seem to be any through the portal made there.
Maybe we're in, like, what would be our minds, or no? Because if it was in the mines, there'd probably be more.
Who's to say?
Right up, thought that was a block. Here we go. Sorry, I got a little bit lost. Ow. Ouch. Ouch.
Who found your bones?
I'm sorry.
No, nothing.
Ouch. Ouch. Ugh, getting tripped up by all this dirt.
Here we are.
Here we are. They're gonna be okay. You'll
Yeah.
see them in just a couple days, okay?
Yeah. I it just feels so far away. And I can see them, but it's so much different. I can't actually hold them. Can't.
I get it.
And I didn't want to have them taken away from me completely.
Yeah.
So I let him take my cloak along with them.
It'll help, I think.
Yeah.
You're gonna be happy and safe, and you're happy.
Yeah.
And most importantly, you guys are gonna be alive together.
Yeah. You're right. Just feels so quiet now.
That's understandable.
Just getting used to their chattering, and as they started to learn everything. And oh dear, getting frustrated with them at some times, but like them just as much. And technically that's all gone now.
You'll have it back in a couple of days.
Yeah.
You should probably get some rest. It's been a bit of a long day for you, I bet.
Yeah. Just need to try and get comfy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it feels so empty.
Well, you know where to find me, and I'm always here for you. And Locke would be too. Even if we do in like a couple of days left.
Yeah. Good luck getting back safely.
I will. You just rest up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
Thank you.
Okay.
They're right here, and yet they're so far, and God. They're here now. And apparently I'll follow them before long. But it's still days away, and I don't even have you anymore. Not really. Well, I shouldn't be staying in there. At this house. In the house. Someone like me. You're probably upset with me. Wish I could tell. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that in some way I was still with them. And it's not like they really want this side of me. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. I'll be with you soon enough.